Good morning, all my singles, divorcees, and party people. It's your girl Spice up early on this Friday morning. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm about to start my day off with some coffee, my Rise mushroom coffee, my Blend Jet portable blender. I'm about to make me a smoothie, and we are going to chat as I put on my makeup. Right now, I just have audio because, well, I don't have my makeup on yet. And I don't got my divorce party planner attire on. We might have some people join the chat as interested in coming up on the panel. Let me know. I'm out here in Los Angeles where we have a lot of divorcees because we got Hollywood and all those Hollywood divorces. I thought the USA would have the most divorces in the world, but sadly, I heard Europe has more divorces. So I'm thinking the spicy divorce party plan TV show needs to have an addition there or episode there. If anyone from Europe's listening, let us know if there's a lot of divorcees over there, a lot of people going through a divorce. Let me share our stream on Facebook. If anyone wants to join in the chat, let me know. And today's topic is calling and then they hung up. Good luck to them. We're going to hang them on up. But yeah, today do you hear that dryer going? This is a live episode, so you might hear anything, you might see anything. But today's message or episode is on a phone call, video chats, or some text messages. Anything, you might see anything. They don't equal a relationship. We're talking about minimalist men who do the minimal. They think a relationship is just calling a girl, texting a girl. And we got fathers like that too. They call and say, like, tell my daughter I love her, but there's no action behind it. There's no time spent with this child. There's no effort no effort spent with this child. Let me say that again. There is no effort to spend time with this child. There's no money for these children. Same thing like these relationships. I think I just had to go on this channel and share that with some men because I just don't think they get it. They call periodically. For what? What are you calling for? To breathe on my phone? If you are not contributing, like financially or emotionally or being available, why would I want to waste time with you? And that's a question a lot of women need to ask. Like, why are we dealing with minimalist in a relationship? That is not a relationship. So do not waste our time. Do not waste our time. There's a lot of men online asking, like, do you want to hang out? Do you want to kick it for what? For what? If I waste my time hanging out with you, I'm wasting time that I could be using to make money because you are not contributing to my household. You are not paying any bills. When I am ill, there's no men to come and help, right? They want the convenience of you on their terms at their time, but they're not available when you need them. So I just want to share this message and I want to get it through some of these men's head. But I think even if we post this message, they still wouldn't get it because I'm sure that I'm not the first woman and I won't be the last woman who has to tell men that you got to do more than a phone call, some video chats, or some text messages. The men have the audacity to be like, I'm going to come visit you this month. What is that going to do for me the rest of the month? Like if my car breaks down, I get hurt, I got an appointment that I cannot take myself to. What are you doing to help me out? Because you want us to help you out when you're frustrated or you need something soft. What are you offering or bringing to the table? That's what I'd like to know. And that is what my subject is about today. So I'm going to start making my rise coffee and wait for some other people to come in. I don't know how you guys start your day, but I use Rise Mushroom Coffee. If you guys haven't tried it out, you guys can use my promo code and get 15% off. You can order it online using the promo code Spicy Divorce Party Planner 15. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. You guys are welcome to come up on the panel. I could do audio or I could do visual, but today I'm just doing audio because I haven't put my makeup on and I'm trying to make my coffee. How are you guys starting your day? And what are your thoughts on the subject? Making my rise mushroom coffee. Today we're talking about minimalist men. Men who think that phone calls, text messages, and video chats are a relationship. What do you think about that? When you were dating, did you help your fiance out? Because a lot of these men, they just want to text or call. They're not doing much. I don't know if that's how you date. But in 2025, I know you've been married for a long time. They do very little. Very, 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 very little. It's dark. It's dark on purpose. I haven't put my makeup on. I'm just doing audio right now because I'm not in the divorce party planner attire. We got to stay mysterious. If we don't got our divorce party planner attire on. But yeah, that's today's subject. We're just trying to like educate some of these men, give them a clue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard me earlier. There's some men who'll just call their kids and say like, or they call their mother of their kids, first of all, tell my daughter I love her. And they haven't sent any money. They haven't babysat their kids. And not only do they do that with just their children, they do it with like people that they're dating. They just send little text messages, emojis, call and talk for 10 or 15 minutes, and then they go about to doing what they want. And they expect women to be hanging around, waiting for them. And why would they do that? When there's another man, he'll take you out on a date, who'll help you with your bills, who'll help you fix your health. So hopefully these men get a clue. But in Los Angeles, a lot of the men sit around like smoking weed, drinking, or they're just selfish. So we're just trying to give them a clue, open up their eyes to see that you got to do more if you want a relationship. And I think a lot of these men, they really don't want a relationship. They're looking for anything. Like maybe they want to date women to tell like their brothers or their homeboys or their friends, like, oh, I talked to this woman or I messed with this woman. But they're really not bringing anything to her household or providing her with any type of stability or anything like that. All right, we're going to turn this Hamilton Beach Flex Brew coffee maker on. I got 10 ounces in my Care Bear mug. My son is going to do his road test today. Oh, that's awesome. Is he nervous? You see, we got that coffee going. If anyone wants to join the stream, like, there's a link that I could send to you. but this is the subject that we're talking about today. We talk a lot about relationships. You guys, if anyone's listening, make sure and follow Corey, Canadian Gig Life, and more. I have a friend who's going to be joining us from Africa today in like 30 minutes to chime in. Should put a green screen of the coffee maker. How do you do that? Take a picture of it? That's a good idea. Let me try it. He's a bit anxious, like Deb does with her baking. That's a good idea. I just took a picture, so now I got to figure out how to upload it. Yeah, I had to take the driving test, I think, twice. I couldn't, what's it called? Parallel park. Let me see. How do you do the green screen? I don't think that's gonna work. It like still wants to show me on there. But it tries to show me up on there. Yeah, I took it off because it wants to show me on there. Like, how do I make it where you don't see me? I know, I don't want to be in the screen. This is the Divorce Party Planner channel. I have to have my crown on. All right, so we got the hot water. Now I got to put my rise mushroom coffee in there. If it detects someone, it will show you. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but thank you for the suggestion. All right, here goes my coffee. I got to put some honey in there too. Thank you for coming through, though, Corey. Are you still streaming on your channel? For anyone who's listening, June 27th, we're still doing parasailing in Marina Del Rey. Put the phone down. Oh, so they won't see you? You are? Okay, cool. Make that money over there. Anyone's wondering, we do have married people over here. Corey is married, happily married. And we do have divorced people on here. We do have married people on here. Sometimes they offer advice or let us know like how their relationship started or how they managed to keep their relationship together. Yes, Corey is married. We have all walks of life on this channel, you guys. Don't be scared. Some people are scared of the D word, which on this channel is divorce. And I know like some religious people have an issue with divorce, but honestly, sometimes divorce can save your life. Because there are situations where you probably should not be married. Like if the person's cheating on you or mentally abusive or physically abusive, we are not encouraging you to stay. Although some religions believe that you should stay no matter what, which I find horrible, like advice to tell people to stay if they're being abused. All right, I'm gonna put some pumpkin spice in my rise mushroom coffee. I love spice. Pumpkin spice is really good. And then I'm gonna put some orange blossom honey in here. Oh God, it smells good. Now it smells like the holidays. Now it smells like Halloween, the divorce party planner's favorite holiday. Next, I'm going to be putting on some makeup. And yes, we're going to still continue to talk about minimalist men. I think there's some minimalist women too. Like they've checked out of reality. Like they're drunk. Some women are drunk. So they don't bring very much to the table as well. They usually hook up with men when they're drunk, and then they wonder why the men are no longer there the next day. It's because they were irrational or wild and crazy, and the next day, like, they wonder why they can't keep a relationship. So we don't just focus on the men, we try to focus on both parties. And it's crazy. Most people would think that, oh, this is like a bitter women's channel, but honestly, I looked at the analytics and like over the last few years, and it's mostly men who watch my channel, surprisingly, which is good. So men, you guys are getting it straight from women's mouths, like what we want or what we'd like to have or what makes us happy. So it's a good thing that you subscribe to this channel and share it with some of your friends. We got a lot of single people on here who have been divorced for some years and they want a new relationship. And we have some videos and I think a playlist of single people that are looking for love once again. We have quite a few people. Unfortunately, a lot of them live in like different parts of the world. So makes it difficult to date, but they are there if you're willing to travel or relocate. I've seen both men and women that are like really serious about finding a lasting relationship. All right, we are now moving over here so I can put some makeup on. Ladies, if you're watching, what type of makeup do you usually like to wear? I like Maybelline and Revlon, and I'm not gonna lie, some things I pick up from like Five Below because they're similar products and they don't cost as much as Revlon or Maybelline. They look a lot like them. I don't spend too much money on makeup, but I do enjoy having my makeup done by professional makeup artists too. And getting my hair done. Women love that, men. That's a good way to hook up a woman. Get their nails done for them, send them to the beauty shop, have them looking their best so they feel their best. I'm going to be using some Maybelline eyebrow gel. I use that one. And oh no, today we're going to use, I believe, Milani. I love the Maybelline one, but my favorite is the Milani one because she's a woman of color and I am a woman of color. And so she makes shades that are good for or complement our skin tones. because a lot of makeup is usually geared towards European people. Well, it has been historically. We're starting to see some changes in that area. But yeah, I always put on eyebrow gel because it seems to last longer and they have some colors that are pretty. I don't like getting pencils because usually the pencils like break. Even if you have a pencil sharpener, like the pencil gets stuck in the sharpener and it really sucks. So I love the gel. You just paint it on with the brush. I'm looking for my little mirror to put it on. But yeah, fellows, thank you guys for supporting this channel. I know it sounds like we go hard on you guys, but we're just trying to open your eyes to like what the ladies would like or what they expect. Women have a lot of expectations and it seems like we're nagging, but I don't think women would have to nag if you guys just did what you're supposed to do in the first place. So I think that's a big issue is a lot of women are dating down. Dating people that don't even meet the basics requirements or standards and then they like a year later they're frustrated. Well, they also are dating people that are totally not compatible because people have two different lifestyles. Like some people might like sitting around smoking weed, drinking. Now, if you're a person who doesn't do either one of those, like how long do you think this relationship's going to work? I guess it might work for some people, but for me, it doesn't really work because I believe like you're more focused and present if you're not on those two things. Those things are mind altering and they are drugs, even though a lot of people are in denial about it. It makes people's their movements are slower. You can watch someone and see that. And I'm sure there's some videos on it too. So yeah, I think you gotta find someone whose lifestyle is compatible with yours. Like if you don't like to travel and your partner is constantly on the road with their job, I don't know how that's gonna work either. Corey, like, how often do you think you should see a person if you're dating them? Like in person? I don't know if you're still listening, but I was watching this other YouTuber and he said you should spend a great amount of in face, like seeing people like in real life, not just phone or text messages, because you can't really get to a feel of how the person operates or what their environment is, if you don't see each other. It's easy to pretend on the phone like you're Mr. Nice Guy, but you're like cussing out your mom or you're like bouncing from bar to bar or from woman to woman. So it's better to like spend a great amount of time with the person you're supposed to be dating. All right. So now I just put on Revlon's Rose Glow Face Gloss, Luminous, and Hydrate. This is something new that I got recently. One of my other products ran out, so I'm using this one. I love Revlon and Maybelline. And I love Milani as well. Earlier, I put some Neutrogena face moisturizer on because I'm out in the sun a lot doing my event planning for these divorce parties. Like we're constantly looking for locations for like the next divorce party. If you know anyone who's getting divorced, make sure and send them our link to our channel. We have a lot of resources on here. We've had a lot of interviews with divorce attorneys. We've had interviews with therapists, um, dating coaches. And all those are great resources for when you're going through a divorce, which can be very stressful. It's very draining, and it's a financial burden. So we got people that are available to you that would love to help you on your journey into the next stage of your life. All right, so now my face is hopefully nice and rose glowing. I'll be making a smoothie pretty soon. What are you guys having for breakfast or lunch, depending on where you live? I usually have like a breakfast burrito with like egg and green chili, and it's love spelled backwards. And I found it at Smart and Final in the frozen food section. I usually have that for breakfast. I have eggs in there too, but I save those for other meals or other recipes, like baking and stuff like that. I got some baby wipes by Equate that I picked up from Walmart. These are the exfoliating ones. I got them because they're like cucumber scented, but they're a little rough on my skin. I don't really exfoliate that often. Some people might, but I don't do it that often. Let me drink some of my coffee out of my Care Bear mug that Dahlia Ann Mashel got me. I usually watch TV in the morning too. I go on Facebook and social media and see the latest people that are getting divorced or who are getting dragged. Like Cardi B's getting dragged by Offset, and Offset is asking for like spousal support. I just don't like when men do that. Like women, I have in the post a link so that you can, what's it called? Get a prenuptial. My bad. Get a prenuptial. Because they always make it seem like women are getting money from men when they get married. Now these men are marrying you for your money. So guard your finances. If even though someone might seem like Mr. Forever right now, 6 months down the way, he might be cheating on you and then runs off and still gets all your money. So get a prenuptial. That way you know they're not just trying to use you for financial gain. I have links over there. Highly recommend that. Don't be no boo boo the fool, okay? Don't do it. A lot of women are boo boo the fool. They are in denial that this man is marrying you for money. Same thing with men. Like, guard your finances. Like this money could be for your children and future generations and your community. Don't waste it on someone who's like getting tummy tucks and breast implants and butt implants. I've seen it. I've seen it plenty of times where these women marry these this foolish man just so they could get plastic surgery. You guys probably don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. These women get what they want and then they take off if the man isn't doing what they want them to do. I don't know why anyone would want to marry someone like that anyways. That's just too many procedures for me. All right, I'm putting my eyebrows on. Thank you everyone who came by and hit the thumbs up. You guys are more than welcome to join the stream if you like. We are live even though the screen is dark. I'm doing audio. You guys are welcome to come in, either visual or audio. If you don't have your makeup on like I don't, you can join in on the conversation, just audio. But yeah, most women want help, and I think men want help as well. So if you're dating, I think that's what you should be doing, is showing some type of assistance or acts of love or something. Don't just make like you want to just meet up at the hotel. It's not really benefiting women. For the most part, just benefiting the men's pleasure instantly, and then you're left with nothing afterwards. There are statistics that show that like people who are married, I think they make like probably 3 or 4 times more than a single person. So people that are smart probably consider getting married. Like I know society or these young gentlemen or the generation that I grew up with, they want to be single till they're like 90, like till they need someone to take care of them. But there are a lot of pluses to being married as well, especially like once you're ill, it's nice to have someone there, like to take you to the hospital or take you to your appointments or pick up your medication so you don't have to depend on strangers. Also, nice to have someone to travel with. All right. So I'm almost done with my eyebrows. My eyebrows usually take the longest. And men, what do you expect from the women? Since we have all these demands, what do you expect from women? Because I know some of the men feel like, oh, these conversations are one sided or she's a man hater. I try to listen to your guys' input as well. Because none of us come with like a relationship book, right? A lot of us weren't really taught about the proper way to date. I don't know if you guys were, but I wasn't. And a lot of my friends weren't either. So we make these terrible decisions when we date people. So I think there's some pros to the old way where people would like expect you to get married. That way you wouldn't be having children out of wedlock, which can also be like a financial burden on society. Like if everybody has to pay for like other people's housing and food stamps and stuff, when maybe we should have made better decisions on who we had kids with instead of mating with the person who's irresponsible, doesn't even have a job or education. So that's why we have channels like this to maybe help the next generation so they don't go through what we went through and so that we don't continue to make poor decisions like this. All right, so let me put some of this on. But yes, man, if you want to date a woman, we do not want to go out for drinks. I know I don't. I don't know about some young people. I really don't want to go out and drink because I feel like if I'm drinking, like men will prey on women who are drunk. I think it's best to like maybe say, let's go get a coffee. I don't really drink coffee too often besides my mushroom coffee. Maybe like go get like a smoothie. Maybe that should be the thing. Let's go get a smoothie or a juice or go have lunch during the day. Cause usually when they take you to dinner, if they even do that, because a lot of these men don't even know what a date is. If they take you out at night, they usually want to just hook up. So I heard it's best to like go on dates during the day. All right. And in some cultures, they don't even let you touch that person or hug that person until you're married. Yeah, a lot of men are like reaping the benefits of sex before marriage, and like, what are the women left with after that? Something to think about, women. Something to change. If you've been making the wrong decisions, maybe you need to pause before your next relationship and do things a little bit differently, unless you want the same outcome as before. Date smarter. And men, date with some good intentions. I feel like a lot of these men are like ignorant. Like, why would anyone even want to date them? 50 years old, smoking weed, going to the bar, drinking. What kind of future can you have with a person like that? Or some men are so self centered, they make songs talking about themselves. You're supposed to talk about the woman, the person you're dating, or the person you're trying to pursue. I can't believe there's music where the men are talking about myself. Choose me, choose me, choose me. I'm like, what the hell? Or no, it wasn't just choose me. It's like they thought they were like the king or something, like they were all that. A woman doesn't want to hear that. She wants to hear why she's special to you, okay? So that's to all my people that are into making music. Hey, Mr. Prohibit. Yay, you're here. Thank God. Mr. Prohibit, did you get in? I hit add. Try again. Are you coming in audio or visual? I see Mr. Prohibit try to come in. What happened there? Hey, you.
Hey, how you doing?
I got audio on, but I'm drinking my coffee. Today we're talking about minimalist men.
What? Meaningless men.
We're talking about like a lot of men think that a relationship is like text messages, video chats, inboxing. Like that's not a real relationship in my eye. I think
Okay.
we don't realize that we expect more. Women always expect more.
Why do you expect more? Were you created for more, or are you just thinking that you were created for more?
Well,
Because
what?
what you think about facts.
Say that again. If
I'm saying, are you expecting more, or are you created to think that you deserve more? Because like you guys are unpredictable. You're just crazy. Like females are crazy.
he said humans are crazy, do we expect? No,
No,
what?
not humans are crazy. Like I'm just saying females are crazy. Like it's a fact.
I don't think women are crazy, but you got to be crazy to make
Should
it.
I,
You got to be
okay,
crazy.
should I give you my reason? Why do I say females are crazy?
Go for it. That's what we're here for, to have a
Okay,
discussion. I'm so happy
okay,
you came
okay.
in.
Let me go respectfully, like including my mom, right? I'm talking
Okay.
about like somebody who gave birth to me. Females are expecting men to work hard and like build houses and all that, and then they don't do anything, and then they expect men to be perfect so that they can stay with those and say, "Yeah, this is my husband." But
Hmm.
when it comes to females, they don't think about themselves. They don't check on themselves.
Mm.
They just expect men to be perfect. And we are not God. We are created in God's image, not like we are gods. Like, come on,
No.
image.
Uh huh.
So why are you expecting us to be perfect and to provide everything for you and all that?
No, we don't expect you to be perfect because we know life is a struggle. No, but
Okay,
we
so
don't
what are
expect
you guys?
perfect. But we do.
What are you? What are you guys actually expecting? What are you looking for?
Well, this particular episode, we're talking about dating because, like, a lot of men think, like, oh, I'll send her a text message or I'll inbox her or do a video chat. And I have to be like, I'll pull up on you. I'll see you this month. What the F is that doing for women? You know what I mean? Like, date. Uh huh.
Because that seems to be the thing that excites you guys.
What?
If you guys were excited hard, because people who are against it, they're just working hard.
Okay, can you say that again? Because like a message popped up on my phone. You said that.
I'm sorry, I'm in the taxi. I'm just saying you guys are expecting fancy things, and fancy things are for people who are not working hard.
Mm.
And people who are really working hard, they don't have fancy things because they're only focused on working hard and making you guys happy.
No,
So we don't even know what's
fancy things
making you
are
happy.
fancy things are nice. I'm talking about the minimalist men. Like I'm gonna pull up on you once a month. Okay, women need help. Like that's the whole reason why we date or marry. Like we need someone's help. Like
So
I have a car that's
so
broken.
you guys
Change my
so
tires.
you guys need help.
We need help. Like isn't that the whole
Go
idea?
to a psychologist. We are not trained psychologists. We are just male, and God created us like that. We can't be your psychologist. That's why they are psychologists. If you need help, go to a psychologist. Expect the man to be like your psychologist. Like
We're
you remember, I'm from
for
Africa,
mental,
right?
we're not looking for mental help. We're
Yeah,
talking about
wait,
a relationship
wait.
where we each
You
other.
remember I'm from Africa, right?
Huh?
You remember I'm from Africa. I'm from South Africa.
Yes. Tell them your name and where you're at.
Okay, my name is Lefa Tabakolo, and most of the people they know me as Mr. Prohibit because I make music. Yeah, but the fact is I'm Lefa Tabakolo and I'm a Soto person. And in Africa we are ruled by customs.
Yes.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So there are expectations that we as men are expecting from women, and there are so many expectations women expect from us. You
Tell
understand?
what do women expect from you guys?
In the modern world, women are expecting too much money. They're expecting us to have too much money and also to be hard workers, but hard workers don't get too much money. So that's why I'm saying women are kind of crazy. You
Oh,
can't be a hard worker and have too much money.
yes.
It's weird. It doesn't work in the normal world.
No, I didn't expect a whole bunch of money, and it's true. Like a lot of us are underpaid, and we work a whole bunch of hours. So I get that.
Okay.
But we don't expect men to be tricking off their money. We see a lot of men. They go to the bars and the clubs, and they pay for cigars and freaking rims. Like we want men that are going to contribute to the household and the children and our livelihoods and our future, not like for
You
just
know,
right now, like
yeah,
drinking.
but women are selfish. You know how many families can a man take care of?
How many?
Over 1,000. One man.
One man could take
Because
over.
men can,
He could take over.
but women want to compete with men, but they don't understand the whole like equation. It doesn't work like that.
You said one man could take care of 1,000 people.
Yeah, one man can take care of like 1,000.
How's that?
You want to
Yeah.
know how? You are like beings of empathy. So we have too much empathy. So the much empathy that we give women, they can live with it. But women can't give enough love.
So you're saying
You
that
understand?
men could give a lot of empathy, but women can't give enough love?
Yeah, women can give enough. That's why you find that in Africa we have a culture of polygamy. The reason why we need more women is because women can give like so many different things, but a man can give just one thing.
Which is what, sex? Or you're saying they give
You
empathy
want
like
to know what men you know what men can give?
what?
That one thing is everything that a woman needs. That's
What?
one thing that we can give. I'm sorry that I'm in a taxi, but we're gonna have a good conversation when I get home.
Okay. Are you walking to the house?
No, I'm actually in a taxi to home.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
I come from a different yeah, I come from a different location, so I'm back to my city. I come from a township, so I'm back to my city. I work in
a-
a township, but I live in a city.
ask your taxi driver, is he married or divorced?
Am I married or divorced?
Your taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
Is he married
You want to know? You want to know if a taxi driver is married or divorced
or single?
or single?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if that thing is possible. Let me just ask her.
He's probably like, how did I get?
You're gonna put me in too much bullshit, but let me try it.
Hopefully he's nice. We're about to find out.
Yeah, let me try it.
Tell him
Uh,
we hear him in
but what?
Los Angeles,
But
California.
what? Unyezo kapa West. Unyezo kapa University kapa USC. Hawanya. And that but one big one one when I watch out for taxi driver puski let's get taxi. Kira about one put
He
because
sounds
bad
like
to get taxi.
fair.
So
No, just
what is not a chance oh Mary pick up the West. What the taxi driver is single.
he's single.
Yeah, he's single. And
Oh,
you know, like in South Africa, we are in like big taxis, so it's like about 18 people in one taxi. So I just looked
oh,
weird now,
wow.
like asking the
Oh,
taxi
there's
driver if
18
he's
people in
single
the
or
taxi
maybe
over there.
putting me in too much bullshit. But
There's
yeah, it's fine.
there's people in there.
Yeah, there's like 18 people in the taxi.
Oh wow. No, I didn't know that. Does your taxi look like a bus or a regular taxi? It has
It looks like a bus. It's
it
not
looks
like a cab. It's a taxi.
it looks like a bus.
It's
That's
like a mini bus. It's a mini bus.
oh cool. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's new.
just South African taxis, and then you'll see what kind of taxis we're taking.
Oh, that is so awesome. I'm loving that we're streaming with you. We're learning something new. I had no idea. But hi everyone. We're saying hi from Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, they can hear, but
They're like,
in
"What?"
South Africa, in South Africa, people always look surprised if they don't know what's going on. So it's like dead in the taxi now. I look like, what the fuck is going on with this alien? But yeah, but they understand.
Do a lot of people out there speak English then?
Yeah, they understand English, but we are mostly speaking Sotho and Tswana.
That's awesome. That's great that you guys know multiple languages.
Yeah, we even speak Afrikaans. You remember Trump was told about us that we're killing the white people.
Mm,
Yeah, and that's all bullshit. Those people started killing us first, man. We can do anything to those people. Like we belong here. Those
mm-hmm.
people are like visitors in the toilet. Just imagine if somebody visits in your toilet, man, and then she's like, "Yo, I need to take a shit," right? And
Yes.
then after 5 minutes, those people are owning the whole kitchen, but
That's
they
how
just come
it is
from the
out here.
toilet.
That's how it is in America. They call people that have been here, the indigenous people, they
Yeah, I know.
exactly the same thing that you're going through.
Yeah, I understand like the American history and all that.
Yeah.
But in South Africa, it's kind of more bullshit because we originate from here. Like, there's a different history that you can get from Google from the actual history that's actually going on. Those people can lie to you. Even our president was busy like lying to you guys, like in America. Like, he
Like
was just
our
talking all nonsense. Like, we don't agree with everything that the president says. We only agree with 1% of
mm,
what he says. That guy is full of bullshit. He's just eating his own belly.
mm, I totally understand like a lot of what we're experiencing out here.
But you guys don't get the same text that we have. You know, I owe sales like about 28,000, and they took my studio equipment, and I only got it like last Monday,
Why they
and I
take
still have to pay them like. SARS is like the revenue savers, so I owe them like 28,000.
oh no.
So yeah, I couldn't pay them, so they took most of my studio equipment, and I have to pay them. So I'm gonna pay them like this month,
Oh,
and then I'm gonna get my equipment back.
oh no. Oh, it's like taxes.
Yeah, man, and I owe them more than my salary, but I had ways of actually figuring things out. So I'm gonna pay them, and then yeah,
That's
that's gonna be the end of me and the whole bullshit.
oh no. I get it. Yeah, that's why I didn't know they could take your equipment that you have at the house. Like I think like out here they can like go into your bank account, but I didn't know they can take your personal property.
But there was nothing in my bank account. Like
Oh,
I always invest my stuff, so they can't get into the investment. The law doesn't allow them to get into investments. So I
Mm.
invested most of my stuff, and then I was left with nothing in my bank account. So they
Oh,
had to take like physical stuff.
I don't know if they do that in America where they take your physical stuff. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. I'm curious now. I know for sure
They actually do in
your bank.
America. Sometimes they will take your car, and then if you actually paid off your, let me say, like you bought the car through the bank, they will take your car, and then if you need your car back, you're gonna have to pay them.
Okay.
It's like they take most of your property.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's the same, it's actually the same,
the
because of human rights.
yeah, the car sounds right. I just didn't know that they go so far as to take your studio equipment. I don't know if that applies to out here. Now I'm wondering. Figure that one out.
No, the difference is like like your side, you guys can actually file for bankruptcy, but
Mhm.
our side we can't file for bankruptcy. They find anything that they can take.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and then they
don't
take it
mark
for like for auctions.
yeah, that's pretty bad. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
I'm like, other we all got our issues. That's wild. I'm putting on my makeup, but yeah, it's so nice for you to come on here and talk to us.
But, but
If you
yeah,
can,
how can't I see? Because like I'm in the
oh,
dark, but you in the light.
I no,
What's happening? Did you turn off your camera?
I have it dark on purpose because I'm putting on my makeup.
I just want to see how makeup is turned, like is put on. Because what if I want to put on makeup like on Sunday?
Well, no, I'll show you guys later. Putting on my makeup right now.
No, so
I'll show
if you
you
show me now,
I'll, after
I'm
I'll,
gonna show you my
I'll show
channel.
you after my makeup.
Okay, it's fine.
Yes. Um, but no, I'm glad that you came on here so we could talk about this stuff. Yeah, I think dating here versus over there. Do you guys go on regular dates, or are you guys just geared towards marriage? Is that a lot like America? Multiple dates, or
It's the same as everywhere else. Like when they say every hood is the same, they mean it. Like life is the same.
mm,
There are some people who are dating for marriage. There are some people who are just dating to hook up, and then there are just people who are just dating for dating.
mm.
It's the same everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not with the dating for dating. Either we together or we're not. Don't waste my time. I need to get a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah, but
I don't.
but this side, because some of us like we are still hooked in culture. It's all about the responsibility. You understand? It's all about the responsibility. If you want your child to be raised well, you're gonna have to live with the mother if you are male, and if you are female, you're gonna have to live with the father.
Mhm.
Because that's the only way to raise the child well. It doesn't matter how many problems you have, but if you want to raise the child well, you have to live with the parent.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if everyone could get along and live with one another. I've tried that
Yeah,
before. Sometimes it doesn't, especially when I had my daughter young, like when I was 21, and at that age, people still wanted to go to clubs and stuff instead of handle
yeah.
responsibility.
But the problem is like the intentions. Like, why do you go to clubs? What is the intention for you to go to clubs? Are you there like to get hookups, marriage, or are you just going there to club? You
I think
understand?
going to the bar, hang out with their friends.
Yeah, if you're out with your friends, then there's no problem. You understand? Because you have to be committed some like one way or the other. It's either you're committed to uh, it's either you're committed to your family or you're committed to whatever you're going to do. It's just like
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's why I think some people should just remain single. They should probably never even get in a relationship.
it depends where they born at.
Yeah. I'm like
Yeah.
49. Oh, next year I'll be 50. So I really don't want someone hanging out out the bar. Like to me, it's kind of embarrassing hanging out at the bar at this age. I'm dang near 50. Like I think we should be on like buying properties, creating businesses, traveling, things like that. I don't feel like I want to waste all my time and money on alcohol or the even going out to eat and all the bars stuff. That's like kind of like a big waste of money.
Yeah, I understand.
And a lot of
Like
men.
I can't even spend like 30 minutes in a club or something. Like I
Mhm.
only do that when I'm invited to perform or something. But
No, if you're
just me going
if
there, it doesn't work.
if you're a musician, I totally get it. And sometimes, once in a while, I don't do it as often, but I used to be out there too because, like, I've worked at the radio station. I'm an entertainment judge, so like, I go out there and it's kind of like networking and finding new artists and checking out audience likes and stuff. So if I'm
Yeah,
there,
but this
it's
side but
business.
this side we don't find. Okay, I'm listening.
Say that again.
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm saying I'm listening. I was just telling you that this side we don't find artists at clubs. You find artists like socializing. Like I think the difference between Africa and where you at is the way of socializing. We
Uh huh.
socialize like in different ways. You understand?
Uh huh.
Sometimes I go and then I just buy weed. And then somebody from wherever who's my plug where I buy weed is just a hip hop head. Or he's just
Uh huh.
are you doing hip hop? That's
Hmm.
how we meet. We just meet around. You understand?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't need like a formal setting or going to a club or all that. So if you're looking for an artist, you can't go to a club because in the club there are like so many fake people. Like nobody's real. So we don't go there to look for people.
Mm, that's true.
Most of the artists I work with is people that I just met in the streets. They just pass me and then they just say, "Yo, man, you look like you're doing hip hop. Are you doing hip hop?" And then the other guy will say, "Are you doing reggae? Like, can we do something? Are you really like working in music?" That's how we meet. We don't work. We don't meet like in clubs and all that.
Yeah. Do you give out business cards? I give out business cards for some of my different works that I do. Like
We don't. We have a weird cloud. You know what is a hood cloud?
a We Cloud. I think I've heard of that. WE.
Yeah, the hood cloud. The hood like HW. No, HOO and then D. Hood.
Oh no! I've never heard of that.
The hood club is like who do you know who's like dope.
Mm.
That's how we meet each other.
Is that online or is that
So,
just like a verbal thing?
now we don't need the internet. We travel a lot.
It's it,
Like
it's on the internet.
it's easy to travel like in your own city, like when you're in Africa.
Mm.
So we just travel around and then we get to know who's popular. And then if you need a feature, then you know who's popular that you can put in the same music that you're making. So it's easy for us to actually connect.
This is it's online, is what you're saying?
Yeah. No, like I'm saying, like it's easy for us to actually know each other if you want to work with each other. Like you remember last time I connected you with the guy from Lesotho, right?
Yes.
Lesotho is a country like inside South Africa. So the way that I met that guy, I just saw his videos, and then it was easy for me to know people who knows him, and then that's how I connected with him.
Oh, you're saying like verbally or just knowing each other. So it's
Yes.
like expression of pain. Good. Is that what you said?
It's like easy for us to meet each other in Africa. Like it's easy.
Uh-huh. Well, that's good. I know there's different ways to meet people. Now,
Yeah.
how
So
important?
we don't really rely on the internet. That's what I was just trying to say.
Not really on the internet. More in person.
We don't need the internet. Like it's all about like which university did you go to, and then people from that university will know the other one, and then that's how easily we meet.
Gotcha. So, how important is dating to you? Is it like, do you really care about it, or it's just
Yeah. Sorry.
how important is dating to you?
You know what? Just give me a minute. I'm about to get off the taxi. Then we can
You got it. You
like
got it.
easily talk. Yeah.
Okay. And if you have a chance, share the stream on Facebook so your friends will
Thank
see
you for money.
live too.
Now you can talk to me now. I'm off
Okay.
the taxi. Yeah.
All right. When you have a moment, there's a little arrow at the bottom on the right hand side. Share it on your Facebook so other people will see our interview together.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now when I get inside the house. I'm just
Okay.
by the gate now.
Yeah, that's messed up that they took your studio equipment. Jeez. They make it hard to live, huh?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm not worried that much. Like
Mhm.
these things happen this side.
Yeah.
Sometimes can like anybody can just hack your account.
Hmm.
I was having like a deal with uh, DistroKid, and then somebody hacked my Spotify account and my YouTube account and everything. So
No.
everything was just messed up. So I
Yeah.
had to find a way to get my YouTube back. So it was easy to get my YouTube back, but some of my Facebook pages I can't get back.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
Spotify is still busy trying to help me to get most of my stuff back. That's why I'm paying too much tax this side because they think that I'm making too much money like from out of the country. So I'm
Mm,
paying extra tax, but I'm not getting the actual
God.
money.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I think whenever they see people making money, they're coming for some of it.
Yeah, but I'm about to solve it. Like this month, I'm going to fix everything so that I can go back to my normal
Hmm.
life. Yeah.
That's
Because it's kind of messed up when you are owing the government tax money.
yeah. No, I know a lot have the same complaint, like how much the taxes take out of our money. I get it. A lot of us have a problem or issue. All right, now
You can see me now, right? You
I
can
can
see me,
see
right?
you. Uh huh.
Yeah, I want you to see my daughter. You remember I told you about my daughter,
Oh
right?
yeah, I want to see.
I'm just at my house. My dog is just at the door. I'm about to open the door and my dog is gonna go crazy. But
Oh.
yeah, yeah, I'll go.
Oh, where's a fluffy at?
I'll show you my dog. My dog is already crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, let me show you my dog. Uh, my dog is pushing me, man. Yeah, it's my dog.
Oh, your dog is so cute. I think I've seen your dog before. So sweet.
Yeah, you see my dog. My dog loves me.
He's so pretty. What's his name?
Yeah, it's Louis.
What is his name?
Louis.
Lou?
Louis.
Louie. Okay, cute. Why'd you pick that
Yes.
name?
Why did I pick that name?
Yes.
Because I'm listening to Toots and the Maytals. Like that's my favorite band,
Oh,
and they have they have a song called Louis Louis.
oh, cute. That's
Yeah,
cute.
so it sounds
That's cute.
like a good name for like a dog that you love.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, this is my daughter.
Oh, hey, sweetie. So cute. How old is she? Oh, look.
9 months.
How old?
9 months.
Oh, she looks little for 9 months. Hey, baby. She's probably like, who's talking on the phone? Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful, with your pretty eyes and your pretty cheeks. You're so cute. Hey, cutie pie. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Hey, mamas.
Yeah,
Are we?
yeah. Can you still hear me? Oh, Go, 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 go. What's up? Oh, I can't hear anything now. Let me disconnect and then reconnect again. Hello. What's going on? Where's everyone else?
Everyone else. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. I can't hear anything. Put the phone down.
Oh, May was still on there. Maybe that's why Mr. Prohibit couldn't hear me because May was still on the phone. Mr. Prohibit, if you're there, coming back. Maybe that's what the problem was. He couldn't hear me because of that. Let me go on Facebook and tell him. Let's see where he's at. I gotta find Facebook over here. We are live, you guys. So sorry if like you guys didn't hear for a while because we had a phone call, and that's what happens with live. Anything's bound to happen. Sometimes things go as planned, and sometimes they go completely in a different direction. Let's see. I'm trying to find the Facebook app. Trying to eat my burrito before I head out. I'm hitting up Mr. Prohibit on Facebook. Come back on. Sorry, I was on a phone call. I guess it didn't hang up, so that's why you probably couldn't hear me. Let's see. Have you guys seen any good shows for like divorcees or single people? Let me see here. The other day I was watching Straw, and that was like about a single mother. Have you guys watched it? It's a drama by Tyler Perry. I'm about to give them a thumbs up.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to catch this without your ID.
It's pretty sad and like suspenseful. You guys got to check out Straw. It's on Netflix. If you guys hear my stomach growling, it's because I haven't ate anything yet. I hear my stomach growling. I used to hate when I was in school and your stomach starts growling in class. That was so embarrassing. Let's see if you guys can hear me over here. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. It's pretty sad and like suspenseful. You guys got to check out Straw. It's on Netflix. All right, we got like 20-25 minutes before I head out. But yeah, I don't understand why some people think, oh, a phone call is doing something for their children or for their relationship. It's nice that someone does call, but that really doesn't help anything. It really doesn't. It's if you're not contributing in one way or not another, it just really doesn't make any sense. Some men contribute more to their male friends than to their woman. I don't, I don't like that. I honestly think some men should just go date other men because they help their male friends or partners out more than their own woman. Oh God, there's another show called Sneaky Links. Have you guys watched that? Let me tell you what it's about. 6 singles check into a motel looking for love, but there's a twist. Their situations are invited to. Can these hookups turn into real romance? I don't know. A long-term booty call. That's another thing. Who wants to be somebody's booty call? That's why these men do the least, because women don't hold them accountable from the very beginning. We don't ask enough questions, and these men, they act like they're being interrogated. But let me explain to you why they feel like they're being interrogated. Because women ask questions and they feel like, oh, that's too much. They don't want to answer it. Because if a woman finds out the truth, more than likely she will not spend another hour with you, another moment with you. That's why some of these men run from questions, or they run from hanging out with you because they probably talking to 10 other females or something. And they don't want to get caught up. Hey, Mr. Prohibit, did you come back? Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. It helps bring in other people, other viewers. That way we can grow in the community section and have a party down there with some different comments and stuff and meet one another. Make sure and smash that thumbs up. I have like 15 more minutes and then probably going to start heading out, making some phone calls and leaving. I got to go handle some business. But yeah, I just wanted some of these men to listen in and get a wake-up call or like some type of sense. I think some men just lack sense altogether. Some people are more focused like on their friends, impressing their friends, impressing their brothers. They really don't want anything. They're just trying to look good in front of other people. My daughter used to say that some men use women just so society doesn't think they're gay. They're probably secretly gay, and they just talk to women so that like their male partners don't know that they're really into men. That they really don't care for women, I think is what she's trying to say. And some probably really are gay. You will see men bow down for other men, but not the person that they're supposed to be building a future with. So it makes you wonder, maybe they should just be with another man. In the Bible, they expect women to put men first, so men should probably be putting women first as well, their partner. Stop investing in rims, which is ridiculous. What grown man just focuses on rims? Jesus Christ. Buy a house. Invest in some shares or something. Buy some land. Instead, they're buying rims. What is that doing? Paying like a few thousand for some rims is, to me, is ridiculous. I don't think any sensible woman would be happy with a man who went and bought rims. But he couldn't buy the woman an engagement ring. They spend more money on rims than get an engagement ring for a woman or a wedding ring or putting a down payment on a house. They're living with their family members, got some rim that cost thousands of dollars, but they don't got their own home. What sense does that make? Unless they're living in that car, do you want the man who's living in the car with his rims? That was ridiculous. Like, my one friend said that she was dating this man, and she said he was just too mentally ill to be in a relationship. I think some men have mental illness. They just don't get it. They're slow upstairs or something. Their priorities are jacked up. And that's why women, we got to ask ourselves, are we mentally ill? Why are we picking these people? Do we think so low of ourselves that we pick these bottom of the barrel men who only think about rims, but they don't think about the future and a household? We got to make way better choices, ladies. Men, too. Quit dating these women that are trying to use you for a boob job or a butt job or a tummy tuck. And if she's in a relationship, why is she going out of her way to buy like fake boobs? Who is she trying to impress, you or the whole neighborhood? Why does she need everybody's attention? Thank you guys for listening. Let me get back in the kitchen and then start working on my smoothie. Yeah, those are some of the big issues that I see with the men that I have been surrounded with or went to school with. Have come across. Their priorities are jacked up. They're just living for the moment. They're not planning for the future. And they're trying to impress the streets and their homeboys. Then maybe they should spend the rest of their life with their homeboys or their male friends and quit bothering women online or in person. Just go spend the rest of your life with your friends that you're trying to impress. Men shouldn't even go on these dating sites because, like, they really don't know what they want. They're not taking any steps because they're just looking for like a hookup most of the time on the dating sites. They don't want women to ask questions because they're going to find out what their intentions are, what their plans are, which usually is nothing. Women, if they can't even answer your basic questions, don't even date them, and sure the hell don't ask them. Because it's basically playing with your life. Sleeping with these people who are on dating sites, like messing with everybody on there. Yeah, dating, you can get diseases, HIV, all kinds of stuff. Unwanted children with the wrong person. A lot of times women online, they're looking for like companionship. There's plenty of women on there, like a lot of them have like careers, jobs, and they can't find like a decent man. Because a lot of these grown men, they look like they're 40 or 50-year-old, but their mentality is the same as a 15-year-old. They're still doing stuff from when they were 15 years old. It's embarrassing. See here. All right, let me get my portable blender. Mr. Prohibit said a lot of women like they want a lot of fancy stuff. A lot of the women, they don't even get the basic stuff, let alone some fancy stuff. Like now, men don't even like bring flowers to the women anymore. Women like gifts, man. If you know, learn nothing else from the channel, women do like gifts. Okay, step up your game. Instead of buying you some rims, think about the person you're trying to date. Hook them up too, not just yourself. All right, I'm gonna put some almond milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so most of my drinks have almond milk or oat milk. But honestly, I use mostly almond milk and coconut milk too. I have part of my smoothie left over from yesterday. I'm about to put some more. And I also put like Rise coffee in there as well. Like if I'm tired and I know I got a long day ahead of me, you can put coffee in your smoothie. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that. I learned that from Jamba Juice. I asked. I talk to the employees at a lot of businesses because I'm a business owner, and like sometimes I like to know like how do they run their business, or because I always order like caffeine. I'm like, what type of caffeine are they putting in my drink? I'm gonna put some more spinach because I don't get enough vegetables in my diet. I got some spinach from Sun Harvest at Smart and Final. I had my groceries delivered to me. I love that we're able to like get our groceries delivered because a lot of people are like overwhelmed with working and then coming home and they got to do some more chores. Like they just spend like 8 to 12 hours at work. No one wants to like have to now go to the grocery store after they're exhausted. Or maybe they're injured or they have some ailments. So it's really nice to have groceries delivered. Smart and Final now does that, so I'm happy about that. But I love having my groceries delivered from Amazon because they take them like straight to my door. It makes life so much simpler for like working women like myself. Where'd that lid go? I know Mr. Prohibit said that some women don't take care of themselves, which I could see why they don't. A lot of the time, the women are nowadays playing the role of man and woman. They got to raise the kids, work a job. By the time they get home, they're exhausted. So it's probably difficult for them to exercise. They're so like mentally burnt out and just physically drained too. All right. That's why women love like gestures of love, like send them to get a massage, offer to carry the groceries. I've seen grown men like stand there when the woman's like struggling to carry things in their house and they don't even get up to help. They see you doing all the work and they don't help. Men like that, I don't even want in my presence. I'm like, these are not no real men. I'm like, if I'm over here like doing something, you should help to make my load or burden less. Not just sitting there playing a video game while I'm doing all the work. Okay, so we basically got a smoothie. I think I'm gonna put some more almond milk in here. Probably some more berries too, because berries are good for energy. I'm using this berry medley from First Street, which I also got at Smart and Final. And it has blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. I'm going to dump some of those in my smoothie so I get a little bit more energy. I'm feeling better than yesterday. Yesterday, like my neck and my hand were like going numb. I don't know what the hell from. Oh, dang. Dahlia, my co-host, just sent me a message saying that she missed it because her stitches. I've been in pain. Oh, yeah, she's in pain. So, yeah, she wasn't able to participate. She was welcome to, but she just is in pain, so we can't really expect her to talk. So, you guys make sure and follow Dahlia Ann Mayshel. She has her own YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And she's usually my co-host, and she'll be parasailing with us as well. June 27th. There's the event is listed on my Facebook page. It's like $120, and it's like an hour-long activity. And if you're scared of heights, like parasailing or the ocean, you are welcome to sit on the boat. It's only $50 to sit in the boat. But we also have opportunities open where you can go with us parasailing for free, but we have the instructions. We expect you to upload a video and say why you deserve a break, like after a bad relationship or divorce, and to follow our different social media accounts. It's really simple to do. Like, you only have to do like 4 things: make a video, follow our YouTube channel, follow our Instagram page, follow our TikTok page. That's four things to do for an activity that costs like $105. I mean, like, I don't. That's a great return, if you ask me, and it's a fun networking activity, and it's a good outlet for single parents. Children are welcome to go too, but they're probably gonna just have them sitting on the boat. And then afterwards, we're going to El Torito and Marina Del Rey as well. All right, see if this. I think I gotta charge my blender up a little bit, or I might have put too many items in there. I have a BlendJet portable blender, and I love it. I use it every day, and I've been telling everybody I want a second one. I think I want to get the one with the Disney Tiana princess on it and the Moana one. There's a few different ones that I want. They're like $50. They cost like $15 more than the 20-ounce BlendJet. But I definitely would love 2 or 3 of them so I have like meals throughout the day. I have links to those as well. You guys can always check out my Amazon page. The items that I love and that I use a lot, they're all on there on my Amazon page. If you guys ever need the link, let me know in my community section or look on my Facebook page. I order a lot of stuff from Etsy and Amazon. Sometimes Walmart too. I'm just like hesitant about ordering from Walmart because once I ordered a freezer that cost like a few $100s and it was lost. And they almost didn't want to refund me, which I was getting pissed off about that. Like right now, I have a t-shirt that I ordered and it's supposed to be coming in from China, and it's been like over a month. And SpeedX like has my t-shirt, and I have messaged them like over 6 times, and still they say like, "Oh, hey Alexa, turn that alarm off." They have like a chat GPT, like AI, and they say someone's going to email me in 24 hours, and it's been like 4 hours. 4 days, and they still haven't done it. So I do not like SpeedX. They're doing a lot of deliveries, and I think they're doing a terrible job. Sorry to say, but it's the truth. Because I've been getting like multiple packages that are going through them, and I have to call them up and update them without talking to an actual person. All right, you guys, it has been fun. Thank you, everybody who watched. Make sure and check out our event page on Facebook under Spicy Divorce Party Planner. We'd love to see you at our parasailing event. It's still open for you guys to upload some videos and say why you need a break. Tag why you need a break. Bring a friend, tell a family member. If you're single, like this is a good outing. You might meet you like some captains over there, captains of the boat. Some business owners over there. Marina Del Rey has a lot of well-to-do men. Okay, so make sure and check it out. Have a good weekend, you guys. Thank you for coming in. Keep the party going. Subscribe. Give us some thumbs up. Drop some emojis or some comments. Bye for now.